Listen up, everyone, because this is the big contract for you all. Considering the amount of info has been little given out so far about this operation, since we are so close, I think it's best to say I could give it to you all now. We are using nearly half of our available resources for this operation, as what is on that island is so important to me. Now, you are probably wondering as to what is so damn important that I'm risking a ton of money on this. Well, I think I could tell you since the deadline is less than 24 hours away. Hailstorm particles and experimental kinetic force munitions for the Icarus array. Now, considering that we already have hailstorm particles, but our supply has been limited for quite a while, which is why we have used up to 97% of our supply to overcharge the radioactive and fire aspect of the Mark 83 bombs within the Spearhead and Lancer bombers. Since then, we've upgraded the good old Mark 83s into what are now designated as the Mark 73 Hailstorm munition. But back onto the main point. Our main objective is to secure an LZ for the AV-42s to secure the rest of the munitions that are within Taiwan, as well as the blueprints for the kinetic force munition for the Icarus array, as the parts that are stationed on Taiwan are by far too heavy for a simple few AV-42s to lift out. So, we're spending some to gain more. That's how this is going to be working out for us. But that isn't just the only reason this operation is for. Since we've landed here at Okinawa, 5 Peacekeeper squadrons have begun vectoring in the area in preparation for our operation in Taiwan. I would like to say that this is a false flag operation, but in reality it's the main operation. But I'll be explaining that later on. Since Azrael's overconfidence in his broadcast the other day, we tracked him down to Hong Kong. We could assume the rest of the Peacekeepers are there as well to assist him in stopping us. Once again, another point of interest is that these bombers are being supplied by Yukon Commander Nova of the UCONN. He has assisted us by sending over a CSG along with our CSG and ARG to make sure these bombers return home or to our airfields on Babylon. Now, you're probably wondering, who is Commander Nova? Well, Commander Nova was the first Hellhound of Hellhound Squadron when they operated for me under the VFA 226. But for now, that's all you need to know. Back to the briefing. Once we vector for the island of Taiwan, we must destroy any and everything we can see while also keeping the fighter contacts away. Easy work, but the hard part is after we secure everything and have begun our trip out of Taiwan. The PRCN has already put their naval contacts between our escape route and Taiwan. We count at least 60 fighters docked within the carriers and supply squadrons. So it's going to be a furball on the return trip, but this is perfect, as the CSG that Yukon has sent us is going to play a role in this engagement that cannot be underestimated. They will assist in keeping the line held while our bombers come through to burn Taiwan down to ash. If we all make it out of this furball unscathed, this is a big win for us. Well, I reckon that's all I can tell you at this time, so stand by for the green light on our launch out of Okinawa. Shkan iktomi an kete.
Confirmed. Grid. Kilo. Zulu. Foxtrot. 8272. Grid. Kilo. Zulu. Zulu. 8273. Grid. Kilo. Zulu. Alpha. 827. Power. Launching on 3, 2, 1. Confirmed launch. Cruise missile launched. All units, prepare for fallout. They're about to get hot.